Hello, this is Narika with TheAlimtheallknowing. I'm doing this could be you reading for the month of July. Let's see, what do the spirits have to say? What message do the spirit have for the month of July? Okay, we have the Sun card, the Cancer, the Earth, Gemini. Underneath the Sun, we have Venus. Underneath the Cancer, we have Aquarius. Underneath Earth, we have Pisces. Underneath Gemini, we have the water. Overall energy is Uranus. Okay. This is a situation. Okay, we have the Sun card. Underneath the Sun card is Venus. This is a father figure. This could be a father figure or inspiration. This is Venus represent what you desire. You know, so then you have the Cancer card, which is the Cancer card is I forgot what the Cancer card represents. This situation is about a Cancer. The situation is about a Cancer that's okay, this is a Cancer that's going through a situation with their children. Maybe your children is a Gemini or a Pisces or Aquarius. Okay? Now, what this is saying is this is a situation. Overall energy is Uranus. So I'm taking that these are teenagers, late teenagers going into pre-adulthood. And they're going through a difficult situation. Let me beat these cards to find out what's going on. Let me take a second to meditate, okay? Damn. There's too many. Let me. Come on, Spirit, tell me what's going on with this situation. Chariot. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Four of Wands symbolize family. And a Chariot. This is a person that they're holding on for their life with this situation. This is, I feel like the ship is sailed. Okay. Got the Five of Pentacles. They are going through a struggling situation. It's a lot of fighting going on. The heart is being broken. This is a Three of Swords under the family. So this is maybe a mother or Maybe this is a single mother that's trying to hold on to her kids, and she's giving up because this is it's a there's a lot of healing going on in this family. The Eight of Cups under the Chariot, feeling like they abandoned. The Queen of Pentacles, no money. The Ships and the money issues. Under the Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles is the Two of Pentacles. Under the Heartbreak is the New Love. Under that, this is symbolizing the Page of Pentacles. Shit, no. So, and then the Emperors. The Emperors represent, you know, some money coming in. And the Hangman. The Hangman is you waiting on this. Waiting on this. The Knight of Swords and triumph over a bad situation. So this situation is a mother that's dealing with some children situation. It's almost my situation. I'm going through this right now. And it looks like a lot of people is going through it. You know, so this situation is a mother that's maybe you have a Gemini child or Aquarius child or Pisces. I want to say that you have a Gemini and a Pisces child and an Aquarius child. And this is a Cancer. This is a Cancer mother that is going through a situation with, okay, let me take these cards away so that I can explain these cards. This is a Cancer mother that, this Cancer mother desires a father figure in her children's lives. This is why this father figure is in the desire area. And this is a Cancer that has Aquarius and the Pisces and a Gemini sun. That you're going through a lot of fighting, as you can see with these cards. You're going through a lot of fighting and difficult with these children because they're shaping into man figures. And when you are a single mother and you out here trying to do the best you can, you know, these boys try to take advantage, and they trying to come onto their own, but mommy knows best type of thing is going on, and you pushing and pulling with the Sun represent the Chariot that was in these cards. That this Chariot, this mother is holding on for dear life of her children, trying not to lose them, but her heart is being broken because she's struggling. She's trying to take care of these kids, but they steady trying to abandon her, you know, or she trying to abandon them. She tired. But a new love is coming in, Cancer. A new love is coming in. Some good news is coming in. You're finally about to get some financial support that you're looking for. You know, some money that you can start with. You're gonna triumph over this situation. This situation is not gonna always be like this. So Cancer, out, you know, my advice to you is to hold on. You know, this is what this Earth card represent. The Earth card represent, I'm sorry about that glare. You know, you can barely see anything. The Earth card represents, it represents calm in the chaos, you know. Then it seems like things is not going the way you would like it to be, but behind the scenes, you know, the spirit is really working for you. So, you know, whatever turmoil and situation that you're going through, it's a lot of fighting, a lot of chaos, a lot of broken hearts in this situation, but you guys need to heal. What is most important is finding a way to forgive each other, and, you know, finding a way to communicate, You know, in my situation, I share my situation with you. I'm going through this same situation. You know, it's almost like the Spirit is talking to me, you know, because I'm a Cancer. You know, I told you guys that in my video, hence the special that's going on. You know, so my situation, I have Aquarius, a Pisces, and a Gemini, you know, and I'm going through hell and back again with my sons. My sons is changing drastically. They're becoming into men, but the men that they're becoming into I'm not okay with, you know, and, you know, truthfully, as a mother, you know, maybe they're going to be something great in the future. And they have to go this route so that they can become the men that they need to be. But I don't think that they understand from my point of view, you know, what I go through, you know, with them making these changes. You know, as a mother, you know, it's very difficult for a mother to watch her sons go down the wrong path, you know, because nowadays they can end up dead or in jail and they never see their future. And they think they got their whole life ahead of them. But it's very scary, you know, and triumph. You know, I go to bed every day stressed out, you know, for my preteens and my pre-grown people, you know, and they depend on me for everything, but they don't give me no respect. So, you know, this Cancer that's also going through this, I understand what you're going through, and just keep holding on and keep on praying, you know, and eventually, just like this Ace of Swords, you will triumph against, you know, the situation. Things will turn out and you will have the success that you desire and the things that you're looking for, you know. So let me pull out my other cards. I wanna pull out my cards that give advice for I'm missing some cards. Hold on one second. My love Urkel cards. Because when it comes down to family, I think that love is the key, you know. So let me beat these cards and find out what advice do the Spirit have for us about our children. Spirit, what advice do you have for this family that's going through this turmoil and fighting with these sons? What advice do you give the mothers for their sons today? I'm sorry. Confront. Simply love. Blossom. Healing begins. Win or lose. Win or lose, simply love. Giving and receiving. Joy and stability. And nature. Overall energy is rebuilt. Okay? Confront and healing begins. You know, I mean, it's simple and plain. Confront it. Confront the situation. Sit down with your children and talk it out and say what you feel and listen to what they feel, and the healing will begin. You know, simply love, win or lose. So regardless if things go your way, regardless if your sons listen to you or accept you forgiveness or you forgive them, simply love them. You know, simply love them regardless. Put that love out there. Never stop loving your children, no matter if they go out the door or they stay. still love them, you know, but you have to have a balance, discipline and love at the same time. Blossom and giving and receiving. Blossom and giving and receiving. Blossom is like this: when you're giving and receiving love, the children can blossom into this beautiful flower. But when things is one-sided, you know, it's always confrontation, it's always discipline, it's always, then they turn, it'd be nothing but chaos. Excuse me. It's nothing but chaos. Joy and stability and nurture. Okay? Nurture to get that joy and stability. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep nurturing your children, and then you'll get that joy and stability. You know, and the overall energy of this card is rebuild. You have to try and rebuild, always try to rebuild a relationship with your kids. You know, in my situation, because I was an abused child, I made a lot of mistakes with my children, because I didn't abuse them, but I tried to raise my kids the exact opposite of what my mother did. If she didn't give me a voice, I tried to give my kids a voice. If, you know, she beat me, at first I didn't whoop my kids at all. You know, so my kids lacked discipline at first. You know, and then later in the game, I tried to start to discipline them. And then when I did discipline them and punish them and stuff, then I became their worst enemy. I wasn't their friend anymore, you know. And they started to disrespect me. They started to act like overgrown 3-year-olds, you know. So if you're going through this situation, like I'm going through this situation, I hope to God that, you know, my story helps someone. You know, it's very difficult to raise a adult that's, you know, a young adult, you know, because you got to remember they in limbo. You know what I'm saying? They're not yet adult. They're not yet responsible enough to have their own, but they have the maturity, the mind frame of wanting to be on their own. And so they have all these obstacles that's coming in their way that's keeping them from getting what they want. And so they make your life miserable, you know, because they're not getting what they want. They want that freedom. You know, once they got grown, they figured no more punishment, no more mama telling me what to do, but they in mama's house, you know. So they haven't realized yet, it's not about how old they are. It's about, if you live in your mama house, you have to do what your mama tell you to do, or you follow the rules of their house, you know. And when they don't do that, then we automatically, you know, start putting the hammer down, when we have to remember that we were pre-adults and that we went through the I'm grown stages, you know. And so you have to have compassion about their feelings, and they have to have compassion about your feelings too, because you're an adult and this is your house. You paying the bills. And so you can't be disrespected in your house, you know, especially by your children. So this Cancer that's going through this, whether it's a father figure or a mother figure that's raising these children, I'm telling you, good luck with this situation. Stay prayed up, and, you know, talk to your religious people, you know, your preachers, your, you know, spiritual friends and stuff like that. Keep a support group that can help your kids stay balanced, and you can have a mediator. Because I know when I use a mediator to talk with my kids, I can get more by with them. When I try to talk to them one-on-one, we have a lot of friction, you know. And at the end of the day, even though I have to punish my kids sometimes to teach them respect me, I always love my kids. That's the most important thing. I always love them. They just break my heart, you know. So good luck, Cancer, And happy birthday to all my Cancers. This is Narika with The All-Knowing. Goodbye.